Good afternoon, folks. This is the Professional Development Guy. Today we're going to talk about what type of manager are you? What type of manager are you? Do you manage or do you lead? Are you a leader? Are you a leader? Do you know your business? Do you know your staff? Do you know your industry? I know most managers are task oriented, so you can get caught up with just completing tasks, doing your job on a day-to-day basis and things like that, but you cannot become inhuman. So inhuman to the fact that you are unapproachable. You need to always be approachable, number one, from your employees and definitely by your customers as well. No communication does not work when you are a manager because despite what anyone thinks, as a manager, you do have to have some type of leadership mentality. You have to have a leadership mentality. You have to be willing to be a visionary. You have to be willing to do the right thing. You have to be willing to listen to your employees. You have to be willing to be approachable. You have to be willing to be approachable. Manager does reports and things of that, their duties, but you cannot become to the point that you are standoffish and that people feel like they can't come to you. They can't come to you. That is not the manager that you want to be. You want to be that person that your employees look up to. You want to be that person that your customers, when they come through the door, they know that you are the person that is running the organization and that if they have any questions, any issues, or if they just want to simply speak to you, they can do that and everything will be okay. The truth is, most successful managers are leaders. Most successful managers are leaders. They're visionaries and they're not easily agitated. Not easily agitated. Most managers can deal with a lot of things because when you're a manager, leader, owner of a company, you're going to deal with different issues at all times. So you can't let every single thing bother you. You have to learn how to delegate. You have to be willing to delegate as a manager. Meaning you can't handle all of the tasks. You have employees, you have a staff. You're willing to delegate certain jobs and tasks to your employees. The first thing that's going to do is going to lighten your load as a manager so you won't have to be in so many places at one time so you can do your number one job, which is to take care of your employees and to take care of your customers. That's the number one job as a manager. But it empowers your employees. It gives them an opportunity to grow. It gives them an opportunity to learn how the business is being ran and the expectations of the business. It gives them an opportunity to possibly move up into a managerial role if ever comes about with inside of a company. So there's a lot of different benefits to that. Well-liked people are approachable. Well-liked managers are approachable. Customers love managers that they can talk to when they come into their establishment. They feel good because they know you are the decision maker within inside of that location. So to know that when I go to this location and if I have a question, it doesn't always have to be an issue. If I just simply have a question that needs to be answered, I can go to the manager and they would assist me. To just know that. To just know that they can come to you at any time. And we know that managers get busy. We understand that. I'm talking about times when you are available or when you make yourself available for a customer. We have to do a better job at that. We cannot become a manager and all of a sudden think that I'm not supposed to deal with any customers anymore. That's you guys' job. No. As a manager, that's your job to deal with the customers. The employees are the front line. Yes, they are going to the initial contact. Yes. But the managers, it's your job to deal with customers. If you're not dealing with your employees, if you're not dealing with your customers, you're not managing. It's not about your duties and your tasks, the paperwork, the reports. Your customers and your employees. If you're not managing those two, you are not managing. So let's decide on what type of manager we want to be. And I hope we all decide to be that manager that's approachable, that manager that's knows that the two most important things are our employees and our customers. The manager that's willing to delegate, who trusts their staff enough to delegate. The manager who's willing to communicate, answer questions with an employee, answer questions with the customer. That manager. The one that's actually part of the team. And the team feels like you are part of the team. That manager. Folks, this has been your professional development guy. I'd like to thank you for joining us every week. Please continue to share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments that you would like to leave in the comment box, please feel free to leave it. I want you all to have a super fantastic week and be safe. Thank you.